countries joining this year, which means the paddle is growing very quick in Asia. Um, I think it's proof that the paddle is now moving.
And how about maybe what's the importance of these kinds of regional tournaments in the awareness or in the growth of the sport, not only in the Philippines but also in the region?
The players need to compete to improve their level. So to have this type of tournaments, I think makes the players compete, to train, to improve the level to the region. Plus, as well, I think ABBC is like a place where they meet each other, players, coaches, federation, organizations, clubs. So it's like also networking. So I think it's good for these two things, like leveling, to improve the level of the players, to compete each other, challenge each other, plus also community network where they can connect each other, and make the sports bigger and better. Thank you. Also,
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. I'm from Davao. So I have a question for our foreign athletes here. So I'm just curious about the both of yours, talent, your perspective. It's like how long it is, when was it founded, how large is the community right now, and the support of the national federation about your respective sports, specifically Ali.
Hello everyone. So basically, Padel in Brunei started around early last year. So we are still small and we're still growing. And this is our first time joining the PTC. So joining PTC is not just about winning for us. It's where we start to gain experience and learn from the country who's been playing Padel a long time ago with us.
I think I would say the first paddle court in India, I would say started about 5-6 years ago, but the sport took some time to grow. But I would say hand in hand it grew well with similar to what it's growing across Asia. You had celebrities be a part of it, cricketers be a part of it, and there was automatic organic growth. And I think we can all agree that once you hit the court and once you play paddle, that people just want to play more and more. And luckily, we've got over like 500, 600 courts being built every single year now. Millions of players want to compete in this sport, and courts being sold all the time. A lot of different stakeholders being a part of the sport now. So I think touch wood that it keeps growing that way across Asia, and it's just good to see that.
That's a lot of courts. Coming to India. In Taiwan, we only have our first court opened 5 months ago, so we're paddle babies here. Yeah, please have some mercy. It's only just the beginning of the paddle journey in Taiwan. We're working hard to build more courts, but this time we're just here to, everything's new. We're just here to gain experience and see how the best players in Asia are playing this game. Yeah, so we're very excited. The paddle babies. Thank you.
I think, sorry, I just want to add to that. To be fair, we have to cater to a lot of people in India. We're quite populated that way. But yeah, I think gradually it's going to be growing and naturally.
In Thailand, I think paddle started around 4 or 5 years ago. We had around like 1 or 2 courts as well. I think that the growth has accelerated a lot in the past 3 years. We have around over 100 courts now, and that spans across not just the major city, but also in the suburbs as well, so that's a really good sign. We're also getting a lot of more casual players as well as competitive players, so I think that when people start to play the sport, people want to get more involved, and I think that's the one thing that we've done well with going to sport, and I think that's what every country will do well as well.
Hello there. Well, paddle in Pakistan, I think it's about 3 years old. But in the last 1 year, I think it has exploded exponentially. You can find courts in every street at walking distance. The youth only wants to talk about paddle. Even if they wake up at 4 p.m., they will have games at 1 a.m. at night. the only thing that they do is paddle right now. So I think the growth of sports is just amazing. While the average industry would be between 1 and 2 years, but they are like seriously invested in paddle over the last year. So yeah, over to more growth of paddle in the countries.
For Korea, I think it's like around 4 years. But by the regulation, it's really hard to expand Padel. But because of APPT, APC, you can experience from outside of South Korea. So people want to play from outside. Also, because of that, they want to try to expand in Korea. So I hope after the Asian Games, people like to play. So I'm waiting for the time. Maybe everyone waiting for the time. Thank you.